So a couple of hours ago I was left a comment on the channel and the guy actually makes a fairly decent point. I won't put his username down there, I don't really want to draw attention to it. And I'm sure he didn't mean it in a negative way, he's probably a regular reviewer of the channel and like I said he did actually make a good point. But he says that I wish you'd stop the sarcasm and satire. He says this is too serious to make a comedy. And my friend, especially as a father of two kids, I completely agree. Because some of the to be fair, most of the subjects that I cover on the channel are not funny. But if you can try and put some humour into it, then I mean everyone's better off. But there's actually a deeper reason as to why I do it. It's kind of more on like a psychological level, to be fair. And I'm going to do this free flow, so you'll have to bear with me. But basically, if you've got a message to spread, and you can try and put some humour behind it, that is a far better way of pushing the message. Because let's say you got two different people that believe two different sides of the political spectrum. If you say something funny and factual, they're both going to laugh. And the reason for that is basically because the way that the human brain works is it will always find a joke funny. So they might have political biases and they might not be able to believe certain stuff. But when you can make something laugh and it is rooted in the truth, it kind of gives them a second thought. Because like I said, people walk around with all of these preconceived notions. But when it comes to the caveman level of humour, it doesn't care about your political biases. And I actually think that it is very effective. And I'm not the only one. Because there's been dictators in the past. I mean, naming no names, there's people that you can't name on this platform. But there's been dictators in the past that have been known to ban places like comedy clubs and comedy films and also comedy books as well. Like they've literally banned it, and there is a good reason as to why dictators have banned it, because they know that it works. Because like I said, I mean, if you're trying to convince someone to do something in your daily life and you go in there with anger and rage, you're not really going to convert anyone and you're not going to be able to spread your message. But when you do it with a bit more humour, I mean, people do gravitate towards you. And to be fair, you might actually be thinking to yourself, clown, I've never laughed at one of your videos before. And that's absolutely fine. I mean, that's what the facts are for. So whilst the guy in the comment was right, I just really like the way that the humour spreads the message. But don't worry, I take it far more seriously than anyone can imagine.
This country has gone crazy.